all right already. Oh, just the job.
How's it going out there?
Well, I've cemented the chimney pot back on. The whole stack needs redoing, really. You know, one puff of wind and the whole lot will be on the road. Some of the slates are a bit dodgy, too.
Now, you be careful out there.
Oh, I'm being careful, very careful. I tie myself to the chimney stack with a bit of rope.
What, the chimney stack that's about to fall into the road?
Come on. I never thought of that. My whole life flashed in front of me then.
What you really need are little suction caps all over you. Like that chap in your boy's annual who could walk up walls.
Yeah, yes. Suction man. How many plungers have we got?
One, and it doesn't suck.
Oh. Well, perhaps not. You know, I hate to admit that I can't do everything in the world, but this job is really too skilled for me.
Shall I have a go?
Certainly not. I'm not having every Tom, Dick and Harry looking up your skirt.
I'm wearing trousers.
Anyway, it's too dangerous. This kind of work you've got to learn properly. Where can you get a crash course in roofmanship?
Night school.
Tick VG. Why didn't I think of that?
Because I'm brilliant and you're stupid.
Yeah, that must be it. It's a good idea, you know, in a general sort of way. I've all sorts of things you can learn there. We've got the winter evenings, and it's dead cheap.
I'll get a syllabus from the library.
Good. I'll do a makeshift job in the meantime on the roof.
Right, now, you be careful of that chimney stack.
You're all right, Barbara, don't worry. You never know. One flash of genius, I might not even need evening classes.
Oh, Tom, do be careful.
Don't keep on nagging. I told you one thing I have got is a perfect sense of balance.
Tom, you all right?
Oh, don't just stand there, woman. Go and get the syllabus.
You can do an awful lot of subjects at evening classes, can't you?
Yeah, I quite fancy the girls' keep fit class.
Thought you might.
Or first-year Swahili. That sounds interesting.
How many one-year-old Swahilis do you know?
No, that's not terribly practical, is it? Well, we'll stick with what we got. We've got house maintenance classes on Tuesdays together. On Thursdays, I go to weaving and you go to pottery. And I bet I learned to weave before you learned to pot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come. For heaven's sake, get your coats on and come on down to the pub for a drink.
What's the matter, Jerry?
Thursday evenings, that's what's the matter. It's like being cooped up with a mad moth.
Jerry, I am not mad and I am not an insect. Good evening, Tom and Barbara. Simply that Thursday night has always been my music society night.
Oh, yes, of course, you got the boot, didn't you?
I resigned, Tom. Please do not use that expression. I resigned. And naturally now I'm at a loose end on Thursdays.
And everybody has to know it.
Jerry.
Well, look, we're going to evening classes on Thursdays. Why not come with us?
Oh, what sort of evening classes?
Oh, all sorts. Bricklaying, kendo, weightlifting.
I'll talk to Barbara. What sort of classes, Barbara?
Well, I'm going to do pottery.
Oh, pottery.
Join.
That does sound interesting.
Join.
Oh, do come, Margot. It'll be fun.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, go on. It'll be an outlet for all those artistic talents.
Yes. You know, I think I will.
Good, we can use your car. Here's a thought. Why not make it a foursome? You can come to weaving classes with me.
Weaving classes? What could I possibly want to weave?
Oh, I don't know, a prayer mat to take into Sir's office with you?
Anyway, what's behind all this dabbling in rustic crafts?
It's not dabbling, mate. These are skills which will serve us in the future. We will maintain our own house, replace any crockery might get broken, even make our own clothes.
Can't wait to see that.
Tom, I think you're going to have to weave alone.
You're jolly right, you will. I think your game's a very good idea, though, Margot.
Why?
I can have my Thursday evenings back. I can eat a curry, listen to my plebby records, and read a good dirty book. Do all the things I can't do when you're there. Well, come on, are we going to this pub or not?
Providing you're paying, yes. I'll get our coats.
One thing, Barbara.
Yes?
You do realise that I shall be doing pottery only as a hobby.
But of course. I don't think anyone there would mistake you for a common old artisan.
Good. Oh, my God, Tom, you're not going out in that.
Margot, one does presume one is going in the saloon bar, doesn't one?
Oh, Margot, what's the big surprise?
Hell's bells.
That's incredible. I bet this set you back a few bob.
Jerry, actually. It's my birthday present.
But that's not for weeks.
Oh, in advance, because I needed it straight away, you see.
What are you talking about, Margot? We haven't even been to our first pottery class yet.
I don't see that makes any difference.
I suppose not. If you're going to put Josiah Wedgwood in his place, the sooner you get the gear, the better.
Don't be excessive, Tom. No, it's just that I feel that pottery and I are going to be very good friends.
At this price, you better be.
Well, I'll say this. There can't be another shed like this in Surbiton.
Not shed, Barbara, please. Studio.
Sorry.
You've got enough clay, Margot. What are you going to make, a 500-gallon vase?
No, I thought once I'd mastered the rudiments, I'll specialise in objet.
D-art.
Da, yes. Of course, it might put Mrs. Weaver's nose just the tiniest bit out of joint.
Oh, Margot, she's only been here a week. She's not on your blacklist already, is she?
Oh, no, Mrs. Weaver is charming, charming. It's just that She's a painter, and she will steer the conversation onto the subject of art and then play the queen bee.
And you want to sting her back with your objects d'art?
I wouldn't have put it as crudely as that, Tom.
Would you?
No.
Oh, come on, Margot, give us a demo.
Oh, no.
Go on.
Yes, go on. I mean, what's the point of having a new toy? I mean, all this equipment if you're not going to play with it. I mean, use it.
Very well. Only you must realise that I've only had one little experiment. I'm not as yet endowed with any sort of technique. Thank you, Tom.
Right. You're going to scrub up first?
Do you want me to show you or not?
Sorry.
Very well. First of all, one sits at one's wheel.
Yes, with you so far.
Then one takes one's ball of not too soggy, but not too flabby clay.
It sounds like a cookery lesson.
Barbara.
Barbara.
Sorry.
Now, if you look at my foot, you will see that it is placed on the treadle pedal.
Yes!
One begins to treadle. Or is it pedal? Anyway, one does it. See? And now for the moment of truth. One throws one's pot.
Where?
Onto the very epicenter of one's wheel.
Go on, then.
You will forgive any little mistake one might make. Stop it! Stop it!
Well, you're the one that's peddling.
That's a rough idea, anyway.
You couldn't get much rougher.
You were willing me to fail, weren't you?
Well, yes.
Oh, never mind, Margot. He's just jealous, only because he's doing rotten old weaving.
Are you still going to give us a lift to the Evening Institute tonight, Margot?
I'll certainly give Barbara a lift.
Oh. You wouldn't make old Tom run behind the car, would you? Not old Tom.
Don't be silly, don't. I'll pick you both up at 7.
Margot, you are the Dotoness Royal of the Pottery World.
See you later, then.
Bye. See you at 7.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Please release me, let me go. For I
That's you, Margot.
Yes, it's me.
love you
Bye-bye, Bert.
anymore. To waste our lives.
Haven't had a very good evening, have you?
Not very, no.
Well, never mind, darling. It's only your first lesson.
And my last, I've left.
What?
Yes, I have left that so-called night school. A more precise term for it might be a breeding ground.
What are they breeding?
Familiarity and bad manners. Our so-called art master was a bearded young lout, young enough to be my... A young bearded lout with filthy feet who would insist on calling me Margie.
A lad.
Exactly.
And that's why you left?
Isn't that enough?
Well, not really, no. What's he like as a teacher?
A poser. Do you know he's paid by the council? He strutted around that classroom with his Beethoven T-shirt and open-toed sandals like some left-bank gigolo. And when
Yeah?
I asked him, very politely, Mr. Ives, what size lump of clay do you think I should use? Do you know what he did, Jerry? He stared, quite unashamedly, at my breasts and said, in your case, Margie, about a 36B.
Disgusting.
Of course, everyone found it hilarious. I should have suspected what sort of people they'd have there. If the council had the good sense to charge 50 guineas a term, it would A, keep the riffraff out, and B, pay for a proper teacher.
I bet Barbara laughed.
I'm afraid she did, Jerry. Then poor Barbara has always been easily led.
Barbara?
Of course, there was only one thing to do, so I did it. I told him he was a perverted degenerate and walked out.
So that's that.
Yes. And to think we pay for that hippie out of our rates.
Well, never mind, darling. Cheer yourself up by writing a nice, snotty letter to the council.
Oh, it's very sweet of you, Jerry, but I think I'll go to bed. I feel emotionally drained. Good night.
Hey, just a minute.
Yes?
There's £200 worth of electric kiln out in our shed.
So?
Well, what's it to become? A monument to one of your tantrums?
You mercenary beast.
I have found a new
And you know I hate Bing Crosby.
good. And I will always want her near.
Tom? Just see if the goat's all right.
Okay. She's fine.
Good. Coffee?
Please. All right, then, come on. Show me.
Show you what?
Whatever it is you brought back from pottery class in that bag.
Oh, you want to see that?
Where is it? Aha!
Thank
Thank you.
No, it's not very good. I know we've been going for months, but it's not very good.
Allow me to be the judge of that. They're horrible.
Yes. Well, I did tell you. I don't think Potter and I are really cut out for each other.
Ah, I don't know. It's probably a teacher. What's he like?
Oh, he's all right. He fancies himself a bit, but no, it's me. I don't seem to be able to keep anything on my wheel long enough to make it.
That cap looks like a gravy boat.
Well, how are you getting on? What's your bloke like?
Oh, he's a twit.
Oh, you're not doing very well either.
Well, no, perhaps twit's too strong a word. It's just that Mr. Sidlowski is Polish and I can't understand a word he's saying.
But you're no good at weaving, are you?
The rest of the class seems to understand him all right. But perhaps I haven't got an ear for a Polish accent.
You're a lousy weaver, aren't you?
You see, he says things like, keep your shuttle moving, Mr. Good. Oh, by the time I've discovered what he's talking about, they're all into something else.
You can't do it, can you?
No. I caught my arm in the loom tonight. There was ever such a kerfuffle, they had to cut me free.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Did they almost make a carpet out of it, then?
You can't talk, can you? Ow!
No, no.
Oh, thank goodness we're doing all right in house maintenance classes.
Yes, it's just that Mr. Blundell is taking so long to get round to roofing.
Yeah, hope that polythene holds in the meantime. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. And so between them both, you see, they lick the platter clean.
What are you talking about?
Us. Us. If we swapped classes, we might click at each other's subjects.
Well, I suppose it's worth a try. I mean, we can't do any worse than we are already.
Exactly. My arm still hurts, you know. Well, that's what we'll do then.
Right.
Right.
Coffee.
Yeah. No. Let's christen these.
Oh, you are a fool.
No, honestly, no. I mean, as long as they're functional, it doesn't matter what they look like. There we are. There you are. Lovely. Look, lovely. I name these cups Diz and Aster. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, dear Sheila.
Close your eyes.
All right. Not for too long, because it makes me fall forwards.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, you sweet thing. Thank you. You know, I really didn't expect anything else after you'd spent all that money on my studio.
And you, darling?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margot. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I forgive you for putting my age on my birthday card. Look what Jerry gave me.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Blimey, I wish he was married to me. Well, Margot, a very happy birthday from us with our love.
Oh, you shouldn't. You can't afford birthday presents.
I know, we made it.
Oh, now that really is... And so is this one.
Who's a clever girl, then?
He is. He made them.
Oh, I thought you were the silkworm of the family.
No, we swapped classes, didn't we tell you?
No. Well, presumably, Barbara, that Ives person became too much for you.
No, I became too much for him. He had to stay behind every night to scrape my clay off the walls. But Tom's taken to it like a duck to water.
Yeah, not forgetting old clever clogs there who can actually understand Mr. Sidlowski.
Oh, Mother, you should come to Weaving. You'd like Mr. Sidlowski. He's got nice eyes and he calls all the women in the class my ladies.
No, thank you, Barbara. I'm afraid that Ives person scarred me too deeply.
Well, the evening classes certainly seem to have worked out for you two.
Oh, yes, you should see us at house maintenance. I learned to unblock a drain last week.
Just an endless round of fun, isn't it?
Don't mock Ledbetter. What would you do if your drain got blocked up?
Pay a plumber to unblock it.
There is that way of doing it, yes.
No, seriously, though, I think those are very nice, aren't they, Margaret?
Oh, yes. They're so handmade. Oh, excuse me.
I like these. I really do.
Oh, it's all right, Joe. You don't have to take them out to the attic every time we come round.
No, I'm not offended. All great artists are rejected until they die.
Look, everybody. The river at Thames Ditton. Mrs. Weaver painted it for
Oh,
me.
splendid. Oh, you've met Mrs. Weaver, haven't you?
Yes. Shall we go?
Oh, it's all right. Perhaps we just got off to an unlucky start.
Yeah, you know, I like that. That's very nice.
Tom, one does not use the word nice to a professional painter. I mean, Mrs. Weaver has been exhibited in Sloane Street.
Has she?
I wasn't streaking, you understand.
Mrs. Weaver.
Well, shall we all sit down? Look as though we're waiting for a train.
Oh, where did you get these, Mrs. Ledbetter?
Oh, I didn't buy them. No, they were a present. A homemade present.
Guilty?
No, I think they're super. They're so unfussy.
Are they?
No, I'm serious. When one creates something, it's not what one puts in, is it? It's what one leaves out.
Is it?
Extraordinary. I was about to say the self-same thing just as you arrived, Mrs. Weaver. Wasn't I, Jerry?
Yeah, I don't know. Never got to tell.
I like these enormously.
Oh, so do I.
Mr. Good.
Tom,
I don't suppose you'd make me half a dozen of these, would you?
are you taking the mickey?
Only to the extent that I would commission you for them.
What? With money?
What do you think she meant? Bead necklaces?
I don't really know. What do you think, love?
Well, we do still have a hole in our roof.
Yeah, we could buy the materials to patch it up.
Yes, I mean, I am practically a qualified steeplejack now.
All right, Mrs. Weaver, you're on.
Good.
Ah, snag. I can't promise a very quick delivery. See, Miss Purvis in my class at the Institute, well, she's trying to make one of those giant, what do they call them, 40 thieves pots, and she's tending to hog the kiln.
Oh, no problem, Tom. You can use mine.
Oh, of course, your shed.
Studio, Barbara.
That's perfect. Thanks, Margot.
You'd have to sweep the cobwebs out first, of course.
I didn't realise that you were a potter as well, Mrs. Ledbetter.
Oh, one dabbles, Mrs. Weaver. One dabbles.
Oh,
It's like an oven in here.
it is an oven in here. Hey, you get shot bringing her into Margot's garden?
No, it's all right. She's out. I just wanted to show Geraldine her genius master at work. Geraldine, that is your genius master. You have been milked by those hands.
Yeah, you play your cards right, I'll make a life mask of your udders.
No, I was just on my way back from the common. I wondered if you wanted any help.
Yeah, I do, actually. Try Geraldine to one of Margot's concrete mushrooms for a minute.
Right, come on. Ah, I'm yours to command, master.
Right, now, 4 more goblets for Margot, who wants 6, the same as Mrs. Weaver.
4 snob goblets.
Yeah, and 2 medium-sized salvers for Mrs. Weaver's friend with a lisp.
2 medium-sized salver.
It's funny this, you know, isn't it?
What?
The way it's spiraled, you know, A tells B, B tells C, C's got a friend.
Got to work for you, though, isn't it?
Well, I know, but it's a much-needed boost to our sagging economy.
Yes, besides, it shows off your sexy legs.
Hey, kids, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, you know, we might even get a proper chicken house out of this. We already bought the gear for the roof.
Shall I make a start on it? I mean, after all, I did do roofing last week at evening classes.
No. You've got quite enough to do with me pottering nearly all day. Look, I tell you what. We'll get a blokey to do it. We can afford it now.
Yes, all right.
Right, now let's get on. Where are we? All right, 6 goblets for Mr. Weaver's secretary.
And no questions asked.
Get away, you filthy animal! Get away!
Margot, home.
Oh, my God! Look what Geraldine's doing! Oh! Oh, now, Margaret, do try and see the funny side of this. Tom,
Yeah,
what county's Avon in?
it's not.
Oh, don't be daft. It's got to be somewhere.
No, even is a county. It's one of those new lot.
Oh. Well, where is it?
Oh, northwest, southeast area, I don't know.
changed them all anyway.
Him.
Who?
Same bloke as made us have decimal coinage. Right, that's oh, you're slipping. Look, there's no label on this one.
That's because it's an empty box.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, well, send it somewhere anyway. The way my luck's running, I'll probably get a cheque by return. Dear sir, thank you so much for your splendid empty box. Please find enclosed £10. Thank you.
It's not luck. You're becoming a cottage industry.
Yeah, I am, yeah. What if I might get a government grant to get myself renovated?
Well, as long as they don't nationalise you.
Oh.
Barbara, Tom, I've got the most wonderful news. What? Guess who we just had to dinner?
Oh,
Celia Fishwick.
that's fantastic.
Yes, yes.
Who the hell is Celia Fisher?
Darling, they haven't got extrasensory perception.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot how out of touch with Chelsea you are. Now, Celia Fishwick owns Gallery Celia in Chelsea. Just round the corner from Rossetti's wall plaque.
Is that the wonderful news?
The wonderful news, Tom, is that Celia wants to sell your pottery.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah, amazing. She saw those goblets you made for Margot, and she's offering you a retail outlet.
Obviously a very intelligent woman.
Now, don't you see what this could mean? You could sell your pottery at Chelsea prices. This could be big, Tom.
Yeah, blimey, I'd have to work like stink, wouldn't I?
Well, obviously, and you couldn't go into a thing like this on an amateur basis. I mean, the whole sale would have to be properly streamlined.
How do you mean?
Proper presentation, but I mean, that's Celia's end. What you'd have to do at your end is run the business like a proper business and not like some sort of amateur thing. Proper invoicing, proper accounts.
I can keep books.
We'd have to have the phone book back on.
No, but I think we'd need a van in time.
Would it be better to reform a limited company, do you think?
But then we'd need an accountant to advise.
All right, so we get one. This is really something, this is.
Well, you've come the long way round, but welcome back to the human race.
I'm so pleased for both of you. At last you'll be normal, sane people again.
Yeah.
What's the matter? What did I say?
You said normal, sane people. We don't want to be normal, sane people.
Oh, Lord.
I said we should get a van. I'm sorry, Tom.
I said we should get an accountant. I'm sorry, Barbara.
Do you realise that we paid a bloke to do our roof?
Yes! We might have ended up with an au pair girl and an Elsa.
Jerry, what are they talking about?
Self-sufficiency, I'm afraid. We've lost them.
Do you realise we almost got seduced into getting back into the rat race?
Yeah. The only thing we want to be seduced by is each other.
Jerry, they are becoming incoherent and vulgar. Do something.
What's the point? They've got that fanatical, masochistic gleam in their eyes.
Well, say something.
Oh, very well. Good night, peasants.
Jerry, you must say a bit more than that.
Can't say any more.
You promised Celia
Yeah,
you'd
that's
take
it.
the portrait.
Darling.
You were right, you know. It was a kind of madness.
I know. Tom,
Yes, sir.
say something reassuring.
All right. We haven't got enough fertilizer for the allotment. 3 of the chickens are on the blink. We run out of tea, and I think the pig's got lice.
That's wonderful.
I'm sorry I let you down.
You didn't let me down. I'm very proud of you. Children are going to be proud of you as well.
Yeah. Chew. You're not.
No. The cat's going to have kittens.